This is the Create mod, and you can do amazing builds. So let's get started. So try not to think that those builds are going to be what I'm going to be able to do, because let's be honest, I'm not that good. But perhaps we could learn together. So let's get started. So this won't be based on survival, so you guys don't have to worry about like me doing all this grinding stuff, so don't worry about that. This will be mainly focused on the Create mod. So one cool feature that the Create mod actually gives you is this pondering thing, and it's actually pretty cool. It actually kind of teaches you what these things can do, and I honestly like it. So that's how I will be learning. I will not be using the wiki, I think, because this should be able to teach me enough. With the Create mod, I have paired it with the Storage Drawers mod, and this is supposed to help me like actually have mass quantities of storage. So I've collected a few iron, some andesite, and I need andesite, a lot of andesite, for this andesite alloy, because that creates everything. Like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. It creates like the shafts, the cogwheels, like almost everything that you need in the game. So that's definitely important. But to get any of this started, we need the crushing wheel, which the crushing wheel needs brass. So I'm gonna go get that brass. So the first thing that we're going to need to do to try to get brass is going to try to make the millstone. So let's use the millstone, grab that real quick. And we need to connect this to here, so let's get some birch just as like, to place this down. And that should work, right? Why isn't that working? Did I do something wrong? Maybe I'm supposed to attach it to the top. Okay, that works. So, and then to actually get the brass, we need to throw 2 different ingots into this. I just don't remember the ingots, but I'm gonna go get those ingots and then shove them in here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so I just remembered the ores that we need. They are zinc and copper. So let's just throw, I guess, like 6 for now. And then we need to get these to get crushed, and then we shove them inside a mixer, which I got from crushing this iron. So let's grab this mixer and shove it right there. Does that work? Okay. Now, in order to actually mix these, I need this thing called a basin. But let's not try to get this all technical and stuff, and let me just make the basin before it gets a little bit too complicated and cuckoo. So let's just get that all done real quick, and let me get that basin. Okay, so it turns out that you actually need a whole lot more power to power these mechanical crafters. So I'm gonna try to get that from this windmill bearing, and I really don't want to try to get like tons of water wheels to try to power this. So first thing I'm going to need is to try to make this. So I crafted the turntable, but it looks like I need something polished. So let's just grab this, because I think this will probably be quicker. That should be good, right? Yeah, that's good. So there we go. Now we have a windmill bearing, and I don't know exactly how these work, but I think here, let's see how these work. Okay. So I think I see how it works now. So this shouldn't take too much time, but let's try to get this built. Believe it or not, I finally got the windmill. This can be improved. I do have a lot more radial chassis to use. I just need more of these guys' wool, and then I might actually be able to make this look pretty decent. So this is looking pretty good, but I need to start working on the brass mechanical crafters. So I'm going to need a lot of brass sheets. So I'm just gonna get all of the brass stuff made, and then we can start making the crushing wheel. So see you then. I finally got all the mechanical crafters crafted. That sounds weird. Then we just put in the stone, the wood, and then all this andesite alloy, because that's like mainly what this is gonna be made out of. Like, look at that. And this should work, right? Oh wait, I almost forgot. I need the oak chest real quick. And then this should work. Let's hope it works. Come on. That looks promising. Come on. Oh, whoa, dude, that animation's sick. And then it should be in here. I can't open it though, so let's... Yes, I got the 2 crushing wheels. So now that I got the 2 crushing wheels, I need to create a system where I can crush down any of my ores that I have, any of them, like all of them, and make them into these dust things, like right here, the crushed grass, and then smelt them because that actually somehow creates more than just normal furnace. So let's try to make that, and I think I need to get this set up real quick. The first step I need to do is disconnect all of this from stop working because it would create too much stress units going throughout this whole machine. So I can't have that happening. So we're gonna have to get rid of all this, and then I can use this later in later contraptions and somehow work it in. But for right now, I don't need it. Now that I got these crushing wheels down, it technically could work right now, but the whole entire purpose of Create Mod is to actually make it so it's fully automated. So my idea on how to do that is using these mechanical belts, because apparently these can move items from one location to another without like having to throw them. So we're gonna do that, and I kind of want to have the chest right here. So I'm going to try to get from having the chest go to here to there and see how that looks. Okay, so I finally finished with the system to actually bring it to the crusher. So let me grab an iron real quick, just so I can show you how this works. So all you have to do is just shove this iron ore in, and it slowly climbs up the conveyor belt into this andesite funnel, which then crushes it, and then you get more iron than you would normally. So now I have to make the little washer to make it into iron ingots, because if you look right here, you can actually see that this actually makes more iron than you would if you would just smelt this. So I have to now make the washer and then see how that shall work. Okay, so I think I finished with this whole entire contraption for this grinder smelter machine thing contraption. Anyways, I use this like magma block technique where it creates power from the magma block and actually brings it to power this fan, which washes it and brings it into ingots, or nuggets, sorry, nuggets, and it brings the nuggets all the way over here with the conveyor belt, sucks it into this thing, and it will put into the basin, and all the nuggets will be put down, like crushed with this press, and it will be pressed into ingots, and the ingots will come out here and into the chest, and then I get iron ingot, which is actually pretty cool. And this is all being powered by this windmill, and I'm just saying this is actually pretty cool. So I think now I'm gonna try and make it look a little bit nicer than how it looks right now. So let's start by getting some wood real quick. Alright, I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to pretty this thing up, since this is temporary, because I do have plans, which you guys will see in the next episode of this series, and I think they're pretty cool. So first thing we're gonna do is put a log there and a log here, and I'm just going off like what I think will look nice. So then I'm gonna grab this so that this still shows, and then there, put log, and then I guess I'll just do this and we'll see how it looks when it's done. It should look pretty decent. So yeah, I'm gonna make this thing look nice real quick, and you guys will be able to see what it looks like. I'm hoping it at least looks decent. I'm not the best at building small, but we'll make it look decent. I think I made it look pretty decently nice. I mean, it's not as good as I would want it to be, but it looks pretty decent as it is. So I use these fancy andesite bricks that I got from the Cork mod, I think it was. And honestly, I really like it. It's pretty nice. Actually, just now looking at it, it actually says it's from the Create mod. So this is a Create mod feature, and honestly, it looks actually really good. I actually really like this. So with this contraption, I'm going to get enough resources to actually get a miner. So I'm going to try to get enough resources for the drills, the deployers, and all that stuff, and then we can start the building process. So let me work with this machine for a little bit to get all the resources I need. So I have all the resources for the auto miner, but I'm kinda out of time. I've been pushing to try to get this episode out, and I've really tried. I really did. So this is what I could get out so far. I hope that I can get more next episode, so stay tuned, and you will be able to see more soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed what it is so far that I've created. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.